Thales UK has confirmed that it is developing an armed version of the Peregrine aerial drone, currently operated by the Royal Navy. The announcement was made by Matt Moore, a Thales UK executive, and reported by Flight Global on July 19th. The project aims to transform the Peregrine, currently limited to surveillance and reconnaissance missions, into an offensive platform by integrating the Light Multi-Role Missile LMM Martlet. The 13 kg laser-guided missile carries a 3 kg explosive payload and can engage targets up to 8 km away. According to Thales, the drone will be capable of carrying 2 Martlet missiles, with live-fire trials scheduled for 2026. This development will mark a significant capability upgrade for the Royal Navy, making it one of the first European navies to equip its ships with armed drones. The Peregrine, based on the Camcopter S-100 Schiebel, is equipped with a suite of sensors including the Thales iMaster radar, electro-optical/infrared cameras, AIS, and the Ames CartNav mission system. This system was acquired as an urgent capability requirement in 2023 under the Future Tactical Unmanned Aerial Systems (FTUAS) program and deployed almost 2 years later for the first time aboard HMS Lancaster in early 2025. This is not a new concept. Schiebel first introduced an LMM-equipped S-100 model in 2008, long before the Royal Navy purchased the platform or Martlet was accepted into service on the Wildcat. UAV weaponization experiments are now expanding. In a recent test in California, an AGR-20 Advanced Precision Kill Weapon System (APKWS) rocket was successfully launched from a Malloy TRV-150 heavy-lift quadcopter. The test, conducted by BAE Systems and its U.S. partners, demonstrated precision strikes from an electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) platform against a static target, an alternative option for killing light drones. The TRV-150 is already in service with the Royal Navy and has been deployed with the UK Carrier Strike Group in a logistics role. BAE Systems is not the first company to explore the idea of mounting small, precision-guided weapons on heavy drones. Another British company, Flyby Technology, has previously integrated Martlet missiles, LMM, on its Jackal UAV. These missiles are also compact, weighing 13 kilograms, and capable of engaging both ground and air targets. However, they use laser beam guidance. While technically unrelated, the APKWS-equipped TRV-150 and the Martlet-equipped Peregrine demonstrate the growing interest in armed unmanned systems that can be deployed from ships or in harsh environments with minimal support. The Peregrine is much cheaper and easier to launch than a Wildcat helicopter, and if armed, could offer a more formidable first line of defense than manned aircraft. Equipping the Peregrine with Martlet missiles would significantly alter its operational profile. The Martlet, also known as the Light Multi-Role Missile, is designed to neutralize fast and agile threats such as speedboats and small craft, which increasingly challenge naval security in coastal or asymmetric environments. Thales is also considering enabling direct drone control from the AW-159 Wildcat helicopter using the Scorpion's helmet-mounted sight, which would improve coordination between manned and unmanned assets. This feature would provide the crew with a direct attack capability without relying solely on the ship's control systems. Beyond light attack missions, Thales UK and Schiebel plan to expand Peregrine's operational role into anti-submarine warfare by using it to relay signals from deployed sonobuoys, a task traditionally performed by specialized helicopters. Additionally, trials are being considered for mine warfare, where the integration of LiDAR sensors could enable precise detection and mapping of underwater threats, even in low visibility conditions. These initiatives are part of the UK's Peregrine program, which has reached a significant milestone with the successful completion of factory acceptance trials, as recently confirmed by Thales UK and Schiebel. This technical validation ensures full compatibility of the drone with the combat management system on Royal Navy frigates, and enhances interoperability with existing naval assets. Overall, such a solution appears to have the potential to be an effective replacement for some attack helicopter functions, or, at the very least, a significant reinforcement for anti-tank defense. Furthermore, the ability to launch APKWS from a heavy UAV once again demonstrates that a fully equipped fixed-wing UAV armed with such munitions could be a highly effective solution against threats such as drones. While France has taken a more cautious approach, developing the unarmed VSR-700 drone under its SDAM program, the UK pursues a clear ambition to make the Peregrine not only a high-performance sensor platform, but also a capable strike system. If the Martlet missile test proves successful, the Royal Navy could become the first European naval force to deploy a shipborne drone capable of intelligence gathering and reconnaissance, marking a shift in naval drone doctrine and shaping the future of maritime operations.